Good morning. Happy Saturday. Proverbs 17 verse 15, Amp. He who justifies the wicked and he who condemns the righteous are both repulsive to the Lord. Matthew 22 verse 15, Amp. Then the Pharisees went and conspired together, plotting how to trap him by distorting what he said. Matthew 27 verse 16, Amp. And at that time they were holding a notorious prisoner, guilty of insurrection and murder, called Barabbas. Matthew 27 verse 20, Amp. But the chief priests and the elders persuaded the crowds to ask for Barabbas and to put Jesus to death. John 8 verse 44, Amp. You are of your father the devil, and it is your will to practice the desires which are characteristic of your father. He was a murderer from the beginning and does not stand in the truth because there is no truth in him. When he lies, he speaks what is natural to him, for he is a liar and the father of lies and half-truths. Luke 5 verse 21, Amp. The scribes and the Pharisees began to consider and question the implications of what he had said, saying, Who is this man who speaks blasphemies by claiming the rights and prerogatives of God? Who can forgive sins, that is, remove guilt, nullify sin's penalty, and assign righteousness except God alone? Luke 5 verse 22, Amp. But Jesus, knowing their hostile thoughts, answered them, Why are you questioning these things in your hearts? Luke 5 verse 23, Amp. Which is easier to say, Your sins are forgiven you, or to say, Get up and walk? Luke 5 verse 24, Amp. But in order that you may know that the Son of Man, the Messiah, has authority and power on earth to forgive sins, he said to the paralyzed man, I say to you, get up, pick up your stretcher and go home. Luke 5 verse 25, Amp. He immediately stood up before them, picked up his stretcher, and went home glorifying and praising God. Luke 5 verse 26, Amp. They were all astonished, and they began glorifying God. And they were filled with reverential fear and kept saying, We have seen wonderful and incredible things today. Matthew 8 verse 12, Amp. While the sons and heirs of the kingdom, the descendants of Abraham who will not recognize me as Messiah, will be thrown out into the outer darkness. In that place, which is farthest removed from the kingdom, there will be weeping and sorrow and pain, and grinding of teeth in distress and anger. Proverbs 17 verse 27, Amp. He who has knowledge restrains and is careful with his words, and a man of understanding and wisdom has a cool spirit, self-control, and even temper. Matthew 27 verse 14, Amp. But Jesus did not reply to him, not even to a single accusation, so that the governor was greatly astonished. Luke 4 verse 30 NLT. But he passed right through the crowd and went on his way. John 8 verse 59 NLT. At that point they picked up stones to throw at him, but Jesus was hidden from them and left the temple. Sunnykim 800. Come on social media. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow.